Hey Simmers!
Hi everyone!
Welcome to Make 2 and an original house design in Sims FreePlay. This is it. It is on the mainland near the bridge to the mysterious island.
And it has a single resident,
Whose name is?
Ahsoka Tano, named after one of my favourite Star Wars characters from Star Wars The Clone Wars, if you don't know the cartoon show. This is a 2-story colonial house. Now that means, in fitting with the style, it's kind of looking a little bit boxy, but I have tried to keep it kind of realistic and workable as a real-life family home as I could.
Colonial is just sort of a style of architecture with basically like living quarters downstairs and bedroom upstairs, and as you said, it's very boxy. It's usually made out of brick and yeah, looks like a big old cube.
But they actually make a lot of sense to live in, so I think it's a really great design to show you in Sims FreePlay. This is on a premium lot, but the house actually doesn't take up that much space, so I made a massive backyard. So you could easily fit this on a standard lot, and I think just a really nice functioning home with sort of everything sort of fitting together really nicely. So let's go in from the front door here, and you can see there's a fenced area here. This is a patio that goes round to the back. In from the front, we go straight into the massive open living room. Here by the edge, which is I think very common for colonial houses, stairwell on one side of the property. So that's how you get
in the exact middle.
Yep, this is one that has them right on the edge. So that's how you get to the second floor. And this was just really nice. It's a big space, and I wanted it to feel light and airy. And also I wanted to use some of this new, really cool urban furniture as well, so give that nice modern look. So I really like this table, a nice rug centerpiece, just some dressing tables over here, just to add a bit more texture to the room. Some bookcases at the other end, flanking this fireplace. I considered getting one of the fancier fireplaces, but here we have a grandfather...
You should say because you wanted it to be historical looking. Because it's a historical architectural style. And back in the day, they cooked on cauldrons.
Yeah. Now from here we move into the dining room via one of these 2 big open doorways. And I just really like these tables, and I've gone for a master and... well, the 2 people in charge of the house, are they called master and mistress? I don't know. The 2 people in charge of the house get the fancy chairs at either end, and the guests are host and hostess. I think that would be good enough for this. And the chairs around the side, these 8 white urban chairs, are for the guests.
So interesting that they get the fancy French traditional type of chairs. Okay, we'll go with it.
Well, they look more regal, I think. I don't know. And from there you go into a really big kitchen. Well, really big for my standards. Some of you make massive kitchens. I generally err on the small side, but it's still a nice U-shape with a counter over here for some seating. So I've gone for some of these 3 seats in different colours. And I think that's a nice U-shaped space, but still with space behind it for a nice bookshelf full of all the cooking books. And just some walking space, because this is how you get round to the basement. It's nestled right here on the edge, right next to the actual stairs. And in real life, normally you have the upstairs and the downstairs literally on top of each other. But obviously you can't do that in Sims FreePlay, so I got as close to that as I could. Interestingly, these windows, I didn't realise they're still building this house. They're called Colonial windows. So I couldn't but use them for this property.
You couldn't but use them, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I had to use them.
Yeah. You said that really fast. I couldn't understand what you were saying.
I could not but, yeah. So let's go out into the yard. There's a patio here with just a table and a grill. And it's flanked by these bamboo firelights. Next to that we have some more casual seating and a trampoline for one of the kids or adults of the house. And moving along we have some vegetable patches, because the family here likes making their own vegetables. Some trees, some more firelights, and as you can see all around the edge of the property I've got these trellises. Oh no, this piece... actually, that I think has moved out of the property. I don't know what happened there.
Sometimes that happens with items in this game, where items that are like right on the edge of the grid, they'll glitch outside the grid.
Oh gosh.
You just move them back in if you want to. Sometimes I don't, because I think it looks cool.
Yeah, okay, well I probably will at some point. But I just thought it would be nice to have actually flanking the entire garden with these flowers and plants. Sort of just really hems in the garden to give it more of a sense of confined space. In the middle, of course, we have this oddly shaped swimming pool.
If you let your sim jump in there, I don't think she'll be able to get out.
Oh, because there haven't been any ladders. Well, I don't want her to die.
She won't die, but she just won't be able to get out.
Let's get a close-up of Ahsoka. This is as close as I could get, I think, in Sims FreePlay to the styling of Ahsoka, because she's obviously a weird alien who has interesting clothes. Let's go up to the second floor via these stairs, and you get to the upstairs landing here. It's an L-shaped corridor. So here, just a window at the end of that bit, not really usable space here. Off of this corridor, we have all the 4 rooms on this floor. So on one side here, we have an office for 2 with these teenage desks, because I think they look more traditional than the normal computer desks in the game.
Yeah.
Some plants. One of the people who use this office likes playing the guitar, and they have their certificates or diplomas from university on the wall there. From here, there is a door out to this balcony area with just a place to sit and decompress after doing lots of work. Next, along this side of the corridor, we have a kids' room. This is maybe for a toddler or a preteen. I'm going to say a preteen, but they've still got some of their, slightly younger than preteen toys around.
And furniture.
And furniture, yeah. Well, actually, I went for... I think most of this furniture is the gingerbread furniture.
Yeah.
So for the chest, the bookcase here, the bedside table, and the chest of drawers over here. I just think it's kind of cute, nice style.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we have the family bathroom. This is the same one for everybody, but there's a twin sink, so that helps, I guess, when it's particularly crowded. Oops. And here we go into the last main room up here, which is the master bedroom. Quite simple, chest of drawers, 2 rugs underneath the bed, and here we have a large walk-in closet.
Nice. Mm-hmm. I like how you use the Japanese counters for the wardrobe.
Yeah, they are my fave. They also have a private balcony, just with a couple of places to sit. I haven't seen any colonial houses that do have a private balcony, but I just thought it was a way of adding some interesting texture and shape to the otherwise rather boxy exterior.
Yeah.
Let's now go down these stairs to the basement.
So there's another set of stairs.
Yes, you can either go to the basement from the inside via the kitchen or from the outside. So you come in here from the front yard, and then you can go via these stairs here to get to the back entrance to the basement, which seems, I think, quite common as well.
Yep.
So let's go via these back entrance then, given we've just shown that way. So here we get into a kind of utility workspace. So here is a woodworking bench, and maybe this is where all the tools are kept. Back here is where the boiler would be. Here we have a little corridor which leads us into the more fun part of the basement, and here we just have a really big TV room. You notice upstairs it was a bit formal. There was lovely seats and a fireplace and bookcases, but no TV. So this is the TV space.
Nice.
Either side you've got these units, these counter units, and maybe these could be really big speakers. Mm-hmm. They kind of have a bit of that feel to it, or maybe that's where you keep all the DVDs and CDs and stuff.
Do people still use DVDs and CDs these days?
Blu-rays. I think some people still use Blu-rays. Yeah. Let's say subwoofers and Blu-rays. Just a couple of silly posters on the wall. And there's also just little here, a second bath or second shower room here with toilet and vanity.
Cool.
So that is my take on a colonial house in Sims FreePlay.
I think you've done a good job of capturing that essence of a colonial style house and modernizing it a little bit for a present day family to live there.
Thanks very much. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. If so, please let us know in the comments, and if you haven't done so already, please also feel free to subscribe because there's plenty more Sims FreePlay content on the way soon.
Thanks for watching.